One really important area that we need to talk about is the idea of ethics and a get out of jail free card, so to speak. So, within the field of information security, there are a number of different organizations that will talk about ethics and their code of ethics. So, ISC squared is one of them. Ethics is a really important concept within information security. You are going to be the type of person who's going to be trusted with access to a lot of really sensitive information. And so you need to have the very highest level of ethics and work procedures so that you can continue to be trusted with the information and the access that you have been provided either by your employer or by the company that is contracting you to come in. ISC squared, for example, is the organization that is responsible for maintaining the CISSP certification. And so they have a code of ethics, and it says here the safety and welfare of society and the common good, duty to our principles and to each other requires that we adhere and be seen to adhere to the highest ethical standards of behavior. What they say is you must protect society, the common good, necessary public trust and confidence in the infrastructure, act honorably, honestly, justly, responsibly, and legally, provide diligent and competent service to principals, advance and protect the profession. Now, ISC squared isn't the only organization that talks about ethics. The Certified Ethical Hacker from EC Council also has a code of ethics. You might guess that Certified Ethical Hacker ethics is going to be an important component. This is the code of ethics that EC Council says is important for you to follow. So they talk about privacy, protecting intellectual property, and making sure that you are disclosing what you need to disclose, providing service. Here's one that's really important: never knowingly use software or process that is obtained or retained either illegally or unethically. You're going to be shown a number of really powerful tools that are going to give you the potential to get access to systems. It's important, and I can't stress this enough, it is important that you only work on systems that either you own or you have explicit permission from the system owner to work on. The reason I stress this is because this is the type of area where not only is it an ethical consideration as a professional, but it's also a legal consideration. If you start poking and prodding on systems that don't belong to you, what could end up happening is you could end up doing something that is illegal. You end up in jail. Obviously, not a very good outcome for you. So, make sure that you are working on systems that either you own or that you have explicit and ideally written permission from the system owner. And that's where I talk about the get out of jail free card. You get that piece of paper that says, here is what we are asking you to do. Here is the entire scope of the engagement so that you have that written permission for what they are contracting you to do or what you are being employed to do. And that piece of paper, that signed piece of paper, is your get out of jail free card. If something happens, you get to say that this is what I was told to do. It falls within the scope of the engagement, and the system owner has given me permission to do that. Ethics is really important, and it's something to always keep in the back of your mind as you are working through some of the exercises and the various tools that we're going to be working on going forward.